What's up, YouTube? And welcome back into the next episode of our Romulan Star Empire campaign. We are playing on Star Trek New Horizons, which is a total conversion mod for Stellaris. Now, I have been away for a few days, which I am very sorry about, but as you may be aware, the arrival of my identical twin girls has happened, and it's been very, very busy, to say the least. Very fun and enjoyable, but very busy, so I haven't found time to be able to get some videos done here. I hope you have enjoyed the time lapses. Now that is actually quite easy to do because I just simply push play and record, walk away for about 3 days and come back and see what has happened, and then I put it all down into a little time lapse, which does take a little bit of time with the editing, but I think it's been worth it. I think you guys have enjoyed those. If you do want to see more, then do please comment on those videos. It does help me out and it makes me want to do more. Maybe we could do some Stellaris base game ones, some more New Horizons, some different types of universes or maps maybe. I don't know, you guys, you know, you guys are the customers. You let me know and I shall deliver in terms of time lapses. In terms of our videos and playthroughs, they're going to be, you know, a little bit scarce at the moment, but I'm going to try and record when I can. Now, we do have an exciting episode upon us, don't we? Let's be honest. What happened in the last one was the Federation, well, the Cardassians, I believe it was the Cardassians that went to war with the Federation. And here we are. We have this huge war upon us, but I think we're going to be okay. I mean, looking at it off camera here, just having a little look around and trying to refresh my own memory. You know, we've got these huge defense bases here. We are prepared, guys. I mean, we've been preparing for this moment for literally hundreds of years. So, I mean, our star bases, they are formidable. I mean, take this one, for instance. Let's have a look. We have Defense Base 1, yeah, on the west. So let's have a little look at that. I think, let me just do that one again. There we go. We have, what, a 200k star base here. I don't think any fleet's going to match up to it, if I'm honest, as well as the, has it got the other one here? It does. It has this one around 50k, which is a little deep space station. And I'm going to send a construction ship back over here to try to upgrade it again, see if we can make it even more powerful. So we're going to have to reposition our fleets. Well, I think we did that in the last episode, and I think I'm happy with where they're going. So we have the first attack fleet, which is here, Toxic's fleet, and it needs to have a little bit of love before we move you anywhere else. But for the rest of you, we have the second attack fleet, which is on its way up here to try to see off any Borg attacks, because if you remember, we're at war with the Borg at the same time as well. We have the third fleet here going over to Flaxia to sort of just shore up these borders, which is no problem. We have the Home Guard, which is Zelaria here, Admiral Zelaria, which is popping over here to try to stand fast with this star base. We have the Home Guard Fleet 2, which is, of course, our very own Brianna, who is going over to Leonis here. The Scrap Fleet is going to help out a little bit up at Ferry, just in case anything's coming down through this channel here. And the Imperial Fleet, well, that's just sitting pretty at 164k with the Grand Admiral Phillip, with his own scimitar here, Domino. And that is going to be just holding out in the middle and trying to pick up any loose ends, really. I think that's the plan. We have our science ships chilling out, doing their job. They're going to just carry on. They're going to, you know, hold the line in terms of the science ships, and they're just going to carry on gathering as much science as possible. The buildings are looking really good. I mean, I think we've kept up wonderfully, and I do love this whole playing tool business because, as you know, the more land you acquire, the more planets you have to deal with. And I believe we're not in a bad situation. We've been able to hold our own playing tool on an older version of the game, may I add, which doesn't really account for playing tool, but we've done really well. And, you know, we've kept our worlds up to scratch, really. I mean, look at them. I mean, they're looking really good. I mean, we have one here, but it's a fledgling colony. There is a bit of unemployment, but it's a leader. It's a ruler unemployment, as you can see. But as it expands, I think there'd be room for that one there. But I've tried putting him on other planets, but there just isn't room for him anywhere. They don't want him. So hopefully in this fledgling colony, you know, a job will become available for that one. But I can't really do much else about him. You can't murder them off either, really. So as much as I didn't want to do that, but it's kind of annoying me having this little bit of red. But I'm sure it will turn the right colour soon. And as for the rest of the playthrough, it's looking good. Let's go through some of these up here. We are a target of a Casus Belli here, of course. The Betazoids and everybody else now getting involved. Now they're in a war with us, I suppose, because of the Federation. Migration treaty with the Borg. The Krenim entered a migration treaty with the Borg cooperative. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's the that was the outright civil war they had. Where are they? Are they around here somewhere? Norcadians. I'm not really sure where they are because I thought they got wiped out, if I'm honest. Oh, there they go. There they are. Look, that little one there. Okay. So there's a bit of migrating going on. That's going to be really weird. Imagine how the Krenim's going to feel when they have like actual Borg drones, just because they are part of a cooperative, you know, a different faction doesn't mean they're not drones like these. You know, I'd be quite nervous having a bunch of these guys coming and living on our homeworlds here. But to be fair, the Krenim are doing quite well. I mean, they are quite pathetic, but and let's have a little look here. Equivalent with the Borg now, which is really good. We've been fending them off. We've had some really good times fighting them. I mean, the Dominion, superior. Okay, good. I don't want to go to their homeworld. They are massive, aren't they? If we was to do a time lapse here, I mean, it wouldn't have looked anything like this, would it, if it wasn't for us being in control as a human player? But it's looking quite good, really. I mean, as expected, really. Let's have a look and see what the Federation's like. Overwhelming. But then, you know, looking at these fleets, have a look there, guys. I mean, if that comes crashing against our starbase, really? I mean, they better hope they kind of, I don't know, bring them all together and go for like a 500k fleet if they stand a chance. That looks quite overwhelming, but it's not. If they send all of them against us, we're not going to need our fleets. We've done our job. Our job is to border up all of these star bases here into like the most amazing, formidable star bases you've ever seen. And at 200k, I think we've done that. If this is too easy, which I got a hunch it's going to be, if I'm honest, then I think I'm going to mention this to the devs, because to be able to whack up 200 plus k star bases, I just feel, I don't know, it might be a little bit easy, but we'll see. I might be chewing my own words there in a few minutes. We'll see. Reinforcements, of course, we are waiting for a Warbird Toxic class to be done. I think that's the first one, and that's going to be led by, let me see, who is it? Admiral Dwight, who has been commissioned to basically the Vice Grand Admiral. I think that the Grand Admiral Hall has, in fact, brought up Vice Admiral Dwight from his government post, actually, to lead a few of his own ships. So hopefully we can get him involved. So I'm going to push play. Let's have a look here. Trellium D, of course. Yeah, that was a big problem over here. As you guys made me aware that in the lore of the Romulus, well, actually, it's Vulcan as well, they didn't get on with Trellium. It made them a little bit wacky, a bit cuckoo, so they didn't want to mess with it. So the reason we had Trellium was because we took outposts that already had them established. But now we can't actually, unless we give it away somehow and get somebody else to build an outpost there, we can't use it. So we need to take systems that already have an outpost, you know, already have a little mining colony going on that asteroid, basically, to be able to use it. So that's why. So if you didn't know why we can't use it, that is why. They didn't want to mess with the technology. So the devs did a good little job there and made it so we can't. Simple as that, which is a bit of a bummer, but we can take it. We just make others our slaves, basically, to run those stations. Right, let's push play. We're going to go at normal for just a second, and then we're going to turn it up a little bit, but because we are really far into the game, it does become a little bit slow. I've got a very powerful system indeed, but then again, it still slows up, and I'm sure it does for pretty much all of you, I guess. Just got to let it go, let everybody sink in here, and it will start. The universe will come alive, but as expected, they're all flooding our way because of the Cardassians. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Free migration here. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's do that. We can't do a lot with our coalition because it's like bugged out in this playthrough, unfortunately, where it just makes the Cardassians the leaders no matter what. Because if I remember rightly, the laws did state that it should be a succession term of 10 years. And that ended 2309, and we are 2342, and no one's changed. So Cardassians are like, no, we're not going anywhere. No problem. It's smaller fleets coming at us now. We're just going to try to hold our ground here. We do have fleets going into place. I mean, look, we have the Home Guard run by Admiral Zalaria here, 100k plus, going into 190, 200k station. It's not going to be a problem. By now, I am expecting the Federation to have, I'm just going to pause it, bugged out a little bit. Or can we see their ships? Oh, we can. So what do we have here? Can anybody tell me these ships? What do we have? Light cruisers. Okay. All right, so they look really good. I just wanted to have a little look at them, see what we've got coming at us. So this is a 65k fleet of just light cruisers, and they're quite advanced actually, because as you can see here, they have the 3, or is it the 4 nacelles? It does the 3, doesn't it? Obviously the older light cruisers, they kind of have the same saucer here, but they have only the 2 nacelles, don't they? So if you just kind of hide that nacelle there underneath, that's what our standard light cruiser would kind of look like. Looking at this one, by the way, not over here. But as you can see now, they've whacked on the extra nacelle, a little bit more power. And they look beautiful. We also have, what's this? Oh, we have a runabout. How cool does that look? Runabout from Voyager. Looks really, really nice as well, guys. I love it. But that's kind of leading the line here. I mean, is it powerful? I know it was in Voyager, but I thought it was a Defiant when I first saw it, and I was like, no. Over here, what do we have? We have an Explorer. Looks pretty good as well. Anything underneath it? No nacelles or anything? No. And is that a different type as well? No, another light cruiser. 7s, I believe. Are they light cruiser 7s? Yes. Well, that's incoming anyway into 184k. I mean, that isn't the Starfleet way, but let's just check out what happens here anyway. So, come on. I mean, off goes our little shuttles and things. I mean, they will have good shields, but they're not going to be able to touch this starbase. I mean, yeah, those are going down. As you can see, we have one here that's about to explode. Unlucky. I mean, Federation didn't have... Oh, look at that as well. Look who just swooped in there, Admiral Zalaria. But I mean, they didn't really do their intel. That there is just... That's just ridiculous. It really is. They're not going to be breaking that. Well, they are going to be getting a few of these systems, but that is where I should imagine we could send the first attack fleet to take out that, surely. I think Toxic. We could send the... Now, we're going to send the Grand Admiral out, okay? Because we want to show them the might of the Romulan Star Empire. Let me pause it again, guys, because I want to just see what we can do here. We want to keep on getting some of this tech as well, because it's going to help. If you're fighting against the Borg, you just want to keep on grabbing different techs and upgrading your fleets, because it will just drop on the next best, automatically drop on the next best weapon for you to fight against the Borg. You don't really have to go in and design different ships all the time. If you just push the upgrade button, I believe that will just put the best weapons on for you, if you know what I mean. Well, the best weapons of that type, and I think that counts. You know, it's different. It's an upgraded weapon. I think they will have to adapt to it again. So, you know. Anyway, what do we have here? Mining production. Mining production could be quite good to grab, you know, right now, because I don't really... Or maybe this, a transwarp torpedo. A next generation transwarp torpedo. We could use that against the Borg. We could make a Borg destroying fleet. I think somebody mentioned that in the comment section, actually. And this could be the torpedo we use. So let's build that. Well, invent it, or should we say, both. Mackenzie, as you can see here, we have Mackenzie. And I just want to show you as well, this is probably the highest leader I've ever had, but it's Governor Jade at level 10. Has anyone seen a level 10? Because they live so long, look. 228, you can get the best leaders of your game. Pick a race that they live forever and really go ham on that technology, which allows them to just live and live and live and live. The Grand Admiral has leveled up a little bit, because if you remember, that is his clone. Am I getting the right playthrough? I think I am. Reinforcements in transit. You have to remember, guys, if you guys have just like found this playthrough and and it's like, well, I only just watched an episode. To me, it's been like 2 weeks. So bit of a mission. Right, we do have a little bit to do here, and I'll do that because I want to keep up on things. I don't want to neglect anything. We know this is the Romulan Star Empire after all, and we want to make sure that we do everything in our power to make everything perfect. So to me, I want more alloys. So I'm going to do that. Let's get another one. Get them to work in that. It's for the greater good, you know. Even Romulans can work in those, because when you're at war, that's just what happens. Everybody's got to muck in. Alright, what do we got here? It doesn't really matter. Like I say, I think I'd be very surprised if any of these types of star bases get taken. Even this here, look. We've sighted enemies. Well, even our troops are getting involved, look. Who's this? We got Rufus. Rufus is like, let me at him. Let me at him. Look. You just shoot them out the windows. What we got here, probably going to have some decent fleets, hopefully, at some point, but they're just going to throw everything. I mean, this is the AI. If I was playing a human player with a Federation of this size, then we'd be in trouble, but no problem whatsoever. No problem. Repairs complete. Good, good, good. We are sending that Grand Admiral over here to just... We have a 37k fleet, and... You know, no problem, is there? Well, no, the 37k fleet looks like it's gone. So you can swoop in there and just make mincemeat out of them, please. We have the scimitar in there, and you know, there it is. Look, there's the domino. It's already fired its long-range weapons. Probably took them out straight away. Look at that. No problem. We just got to keep an eye on other things like Borg. I don't care about those little fleets. You're going to stay up there and chill. That's fine. Everybody seems to be almost in position. We have Sula. There's a very healthy 170k fleet there. The Borg are moving in on the Fender Mar by the look of things. No, it's not. It's not. It's erosion. Ooh, what do we have here? The United Federation of Planets. We have 146k fleet inbound. That could be a little bit of a problem, but not until... Yeah, it is until it hits our star bases. Let me pause. What was we doing here then, guys? Harmony, was we? Okay. Modify species special project cost -25. And what did we go with? We went with the pop amenities there. So improves ruler pop resource output by 5% and unlocks the think tank. And we did that one as well. But it looks... Well, did we? Looks like we can't grab that one. Maybe we have to have that one as well before we can. Supplies. Supplies would be good. So I'm going to head down that route because we're looking a little bit low. We're going to go for that one. And so what does this do then? Modify species. I mean, can we modify our species? We go here, reform government. Do we have... We have unity. I mean, we could, I think. No, we can't. Nothing can happen yet. I mean, we did just spend our unity, didn't we? But once we get a lot more unity, it looks like we could maybe switch it up a little bit here and add some more. So maybe we'll look at doing that and making this just the, you know, the most intense and advanced race in the entire universe. That would be absolutely epic. All right, just keeping an eye on things over this way now as well, because remember we are in this two-front war. I'm just going to keep... I'm not really too bothered about the Cardassians right now. I mean, we're going to go back and help them out, of course, but I think we need to stand our ground in case any big fleets come our way. And we know there is one coming this way as well. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? We've got the... Oh, the Dominion. The Dominion. The Dominion... We're at war with the Dominion. Was we at war with the Dominion? No, we wasn't at war with the Dominion. They've now gone to war with the Cardassians by the look of it. Looks like they are at war with the Cardassians, guys. That is not good. Oh, yes, we are at war with them. Well, hopefully the Borg have kept them occupied enough not to come streaming through that wormhole. But it is interesting because the Federation now occupy that wormhole, right? No, they don't. Bajor's quite tough, right? So they have, obviously, DS9. Oh, DS9 did come back, guys. So that's pretty cool. Remember, we were talking about that if it was going to come back. 70k as well, so I think that's going to hold its own. Not to mention that they could, in fact, you know, up that. What do we have here? War. The war is... Dominion has declared war on the Prelor as well. So, that's crazy. Prelor Auxiliary has rejected Dominion, so they obviously went to war with them. The Borg has adapted. We don't like seeing that. Let's just keep an eye on our borders here, guys. So yeah, this is crazy. So we have an all-out war. So in theory, let me just recap here, guys. We're at war with the Borg, the Dominion, and the Federation. And I'm pretty confident, if you ask me. Scientific breakthrough. Right, let's do that. We have the Disruptor. I do need to keep making sure that our star bases are... Well, sorry, our fleets are updated as well. It could be an idea, you know, to put... Let me just do this one here. It could be an idea to put on certain star bases, you know, swap one of these armored platings out maybe for a shipyard where they're stationed, so we can keep up with the upgrades even if it is slowly. So I'm going to do that because they're so powerful that I don't mind doing that right now. Shipyard. Be good. Same with you. You're upgrading, then we do a shipyard, I guess. And you're up here, right? You're going to do the same thing. So why don't we put a shipyard on you, and then just... I just want the one. Got a hangar bay, so let's go with you and you again. Do you want some shields on you, if I can get some. Shield generator 2, that'd be awesome. All looking good. I mean, we do have this big fleet here. Can we match it? We can. So you're going to come in through there, aren't you? What do you think? What do you think, Sula? Are you up to the challenge to take on this fleet? Or should we meet them at a star base? I'm not sure, really. I think I would like for you to go and attack it. That would be a really cool battle. You know what? That'd be a really cool battle for you to see. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Make a direct trip. Well, between two systems then. But let's see if we can maybe... Well, let's just go here because I think that you might move on here. Let's see. Let's go back to normal speed. But I think that's going to be a cool battle. Let's try to keep an eye on that one if I can remember to go back over there. But as you know, there's always things happening. So the Dominion looks like you could be on your way to the wormhole. What's coming through? 10k. Nothing crazy. You know, sometimes the AI, they cannot build things like ships and things because they put like silly things in their builds, like time crystals and things, and they can't manage. They just don't have the supplies to build it. All right, we have liftoff here. Where are you going? The trajectory shows me you're going here. So let's see if we can meet them there. We have a bit more science, food, fleet commands. Yes, I think I do like that because I do like the ability to just keep adding ships to our fleet. Phillip, Grand Admiral, did you do your job? You did. Okay, brilliant. I might take you off on a little bit of a mission then. I mean, Admiral Phillip loves these types of missions, so I might see what I can do. Ooh, hello. All right, so we do have an 883k fleet on the way, which Grand Admiral wouldn't be able to take care of. Oh, hang on. We have a decent sized battle here. All of a sudden, we turned into a 221k fleet, but okay, that's cool. Let me slow it right down for you guys. Slowest. Let's have a little pause. Let's have a little look, see what we got in the fleet. We've probably already destroyed a few. We've got light cruiser 6s here. We have the light cruiser 7, of course. We have a squadron of fighter wings here. Look at them. They look absolutely amazing when they're together in formation like that. Not a lot they can do against us, though. Oh, wow. Look at the old scout there. The long-range scout, the Olympic class. That looks quality, doesn't it? Look at that. See the shields there. Looks amazing, doesn't it? That is retro. That is just old school Trek all over there with these round balls as like the frontal part of the ship. I love it. I really want to do a Federation playthrough, you know. What do you think? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's not a lot here. I'm not really seeing, unless it's already been destroyed, why it's such a huge fleet. But look at ours, look. They are scary. So let's have a look here. Let's just continue this fight. 100k apparently here, guys. Made up of light cruisers and squadrons and things. But no problem for Sula. Get out of the way. Lots of phasers and everything being fired upon here. We have casualties blowing them out the sky. Well, out of space. No problem. I don't think we took much damage at all, really, if I'm honest. So yeah, awesome stuff. I think it might be okay. I mean, I'm not really too scared of the Borg either, if you ask me. I think we got this wrapped up, you know, guys. I think we are probably, I mean, with the Cardassians, one of the most powerful in this entire galaxy, if you ask me. I think I might start a little mission. Let's start taking some of this space. Now, we did want to see, what have we actually claimed? We've claimed a lot, actually. Can we still claim? We still can claim one, even though we're not the person. Oh, it's because did the Cardassians declare war? They did, yeah. Cannot claim systems that are claimed by our war allies. Oh, okay, fair enough. But what we really want, I could probably pop to normal speed for a second here, is we want to take, was it Vulcan? Where is Vulcan here? I can't remember. Homeworld is. Let me see. Let me find Earth. Earth's here, so Vulcan is around here somewhere, right? Gem. We can't claim that, damn it. We've claimed this one, though, haven't we? Yeah, we've already claimed that one. That's okay. It's here, isn't it? Is this the Vulcan homeworld? I can't get into it anyway right now, but Empire homeworld, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the Vulcan homeworld, but it's already been claimed by the Cardassian Union. But as long as it falls into the hands of us, then I'm not too bothered. But basically, one of our end game goals would have been, if we had the chance to claim this first, would have been this one here. But unfortunately it says we cannot claim systems that are already claimed by our war allies, but probably we can if we'd thought about it before the war. But because obviously, you know, we descend from Vulcans and whatnot, then it would have been nice to have had that home world. But if it's within our, you know, our coalition here, then it's not too bad. Is there anywhere else? Let's just claim up what we can. We got so much of the the influence here to spend that. I'm just going to go mad here and grab what we can. I mean, maybe Sol. We have no need to claim the systems of hostile space entities. That's a bit weird. But let's grab what we can. I mean, 1,000. I'm not really bothered. Let's just go nuts. I want all of their space. As much as I can get. I mean, this will become ours, but you know, it's end game now. I don't know if it will become ours or not, but well, we didn't really want to do that, did we? I don't know. What did we want to do? We just wanted to get a section, didn't we? Did we want to go massive? We didn't want to go very, very big, did we? I don't want to go all the way over here, if I'm honest. We're not going to continue this for much longer. I mean, we are getting to the point now where we can call it a day, and a successful day indeed. So I'm going to just kind of stick to finishing, you know, very tall indeed. I want the dilithium, the deuterium here, so that's what I want. So I want that system as well. That's a good system. Just want the good ones, if I'm honest. Maybe get rid of that. That one will be okay. This is all okay. That's okay. And maybe these ones here. So I just want that. I don't want that. That'll be a bit random. Oh, over here, yes, we want. So, you know, our empire would kind of go like this. A little bit more, and that in the grand scheme of things isn't too bad. We're just going to kind of have that there. How does that look? But that's what we needed to do. We needed to make sure. What do we have here? We have emergency FTL casualties. Ships lost 1. Well, that's not good. Construction has been complete on certain star bases here, which means we should be able to upgrade as soon as we can. As soon as there is something to upgrade, that is. Relic. We could use the mask there. We want to, do some of this. I think this one here, offer subsidies for a festival in remembrance, which does increase our fire capacity. Right, so where's that big fleet gone? Is it here? No. I might move in then with you. Who we got? Grand Admiral. We'll try to avoid that fleet if we can. The construction ship here wants to go and upgrade this, don't you? Upgrade Deep Space Station. Yes, there we go. We can do that. So we'll see what that is at the end of it. Perfect. You guys, Home Guard. I'll tell you what, actually. Hang on. Third attack fleet. Have I missed something? Why have you guys been hammered? Someone's hammered you guys. Big time, and I've missed it. Now they've been attacked.
Let the battle commence.
The Klingon Empire has gone to war with us as well. But they've declared war on us. Not the Cardassians for once. So, okay. How powerful are they? Oh, no. Okay, we're in trouble, guys. Have you seen the size of their fleets for such a diddy little empire now? What happened there? Whoa, they are really fast. They are really fast. Those bird of preys and whatnot. Right, okay, now we have a challenge, guys. I forgot all about the Klingon Empire. But this is so fun. It's unreal. So yeah, we're wondering what we're going to be taking away from the Federation. Meanwhile, the Klingons are doing the same to us. Let's have a look. Did they declare war? Did straight declare war on us? Or do they want... I suppose what they want is they want a bit of their space back, don't they? If you remember, the Husnok here took a lot of it. So we need to keep up on some of this stuff. Governor, trait. Missing war goal. Alright, so we're just going to like humiliate them for what they are doing to us. For even attempting to go to war. I mean, they've picked a really good time for it, haven't they? Let's be honest. Trade deal with the Breen. Everything seems to be okay though. Send a doctor. Let's have a look here. We're receiving a distress call from one of our long-range transport ships, which we believed lost at the start of the war. Our intelligence operatives are verifying the legality of the transmission here. We better do that first because it could be a trap. We don't want it to be a trap. Battle stations. All right. Well. Okay. Maybe. Who am I more terrified of right now? What are they looking like? They're equivalent. could do a bit of damage. They are going to do a bit of damage. But as soon as they get up here to some of these star bases, I think we're going to be all right. At one point, they're going to have to hit one of these good ones. Can we do any upgrading yet? No, but we can do some reinforcements. We do have a few alloys to spend. And I think I want to do that with Toxic. He seems to be... Who was the lowest fleet? Well, these ones got attacked. I don't know what happened. Missed it. 156k I'm okay with. The Romulan scrap fleet, you just kind of do your thing. I think we were okay up there for a minute. You still can upgrade, so go on off and upgrade for a mo. The second attack fleet, 132k, not bad. So the first fleet it is. How are we looking with it? We can upgrade it a little bit. We got a Toxic class Warbird. And that's something I need to look out for as well. That's what's being built up here, isn't it? In one of our star bases. Or it did get built. It must have gone to... It must have gone here then. I did want to build one. Because we couldn't build... We haven't got it on its own, have we? Let me just check. No. No, we don't have it here randomly. No, okay. Right, we want to build one of these warbirds, a Toxic class, because I want to start another fleet. So I just want that done. So let's build that. 9k. Why can't we build any more? Because of the... Oh, okay. Is it Topoline, is it? Are we out of that? Yeah, it is. Well, I suppose we could buy a little bit. We are making a lot of green right now. So let's buy 500 of them. Boom. So now let's just upgrade Toxic's fleet again, I guess. There we go. We've used quite a few of our alloys. So I'm just kind of standing fast right now, guys. I'm not... I mean, we're doing a little bit here. But somehow my attack fleet got lost. And I'm not happy about that because we were going to go on a little mission with them. It was Sula, wasn't it? When you come back, we'll check that out. But let me know in the comment section if you guys seen anything crazy happen there. Because, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Third fleet, we have 133k. Go to it. Whereabouts are you? You're already in battle. Okay. Yeah, you're making grounds over here. 153k, 133k. Oh. Alright, we need to act. And we need to act now. We need to bring back the Admiral. Okay? Let's get him back to our star bases over here. You guys hold the line here. Just hold the line, alright? We've lost our home guard. We've lost our third. But we've got the attack fleet up here. I don't trust the Borg one bit. Okay, guys? That's why I'm not really keen on bringing them down. First attack fleet. You're okay. Maybe I could move you to a location over here. But the star bases can hold their own. They really can. How heavy are you? 133. Heavy in military might, that is. 164. Alright. I think we can do it. You are taking out our shipyard though, aren't you? It's so annoying. Because you're not very powerful. Oh, you are. You're an absolute monster. Alright, well, let's see how you do. I mean, oh, you've done really well. That's what I'm saying. These star bases are just incredible. No problem whatsoever. I mean, phew, who needs fleets, right? We're going to have fleets to go and just bomb their planets by the look of it. We will come back and grab this land here, though, because I feel it's necessary. Where is the Grand Admiral? He's there. Do you want to try and intercept this fleet for me? We send you on I know that you've got reinforcements on the way, but we could just knock them out. We can just merge them, I guess. Well, okay, just wait there a minute. They're gonna follow up. They're gonna follow up. Be fine. An odd report. The Romulan scrap fleet was conducting combat readiness drills. Ah, yeah, time to see what's inside. We've had this one quite a few times, so it's a bit of a caption. And it's Captain Cowboy Jr. orders it transported aboard so they can check it out to see what comes of it. That was close. Cowboy gains the substance abuser trait. Oh no, don't let Grand Admiral Phillip Hall find out about that. And you had your life shortened, but it's not too bad because Toxic and all have got that as well, and they do okay. Who do we have up here then? We have a new Praetor, or is that the same one as the last episode? I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see... okay, 1 second, guys. Home fleet has come back. We're going to need to get you upgraded and fixed up straight away, guys. Sula, I'm grateful that you didn't die, but what happened to your huge fleet? That's such a mystery. Alright, so you guys all need to merge with you. Let me just Grab you all. Merge. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Come on down here then. Everyone else okay? Scrap fleet, you are... Well, you're chilling there. Just go back here then. There must have been... They must have flown through something. It was a little bit scary. The attack fleet over here, well... I don't like that you've got the Zeds. Why can't you go and dock? Go and dock for me. Enter the orbit. I might need to use you down here, you know. I mean, the Borg do have systems here. That is the scary thing. Unless we take Boki, who has got the substance abuser and is 215, on a bit of a mission maybe to start taking out some of the Borg. I think we should take the fight to them, you know. So let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to... Who's this space? Sinti. Were they part of us? They were, weren't they? So I'm going to try and get that back. Let's try and get all of this space back. And then we're going to climb right up into their space. We're going to go for it, guys. We do need to build up these two as well. That was a massive blow. The Grand Admiral is on the way to secure some of these systems. Get you straight there, if I'm honest. Yeah, go there for a moment. Oh, what's happened? Someone's died here. Scientist? In one of our science ships, I guess. Ah, okay, yeah. They've took out one of our scientists here, one of our ships. But they're not going to take out that station, are they? So... it's one of those massive gate multi-mission ships with the huge hulls here. The saucers. They're monsters, aren't they? Look at them. Gone. Oh, he's warped off. He's retreated big time. Right, yeah, you grab that back. Ideal. All looking good. Klingons obviously making massive gains into the Husnock ascendancy here. But, you know, we can't do much about that until we have some of these fleets repaired, if I'm honest. I'm going to keep on just hitting up some of these the bird of praise, I think it is, isn't it? The Phobos class. Was it? No, it's the Rufus class, wasn't it? Yeah, the Rufus class bird of praise. We need to just get some of those back into the fleet here. Second, yeah, you guys are attacking nicely. Everyone else seems to be okay. Third attack fleet. Wow, what happened to you? I just can't believe that. The only surviving ship was the Warbird, which had the Admiral aboard it. That was scary, scary stuff. Well, I mean, it does give us the opportunity now to maybe decommission some of these. I mean, that was a Warbird 5, the Zolaria class. Did us well, did us well. Starbird 3s. I mean, what have we got? Let's just refit this fleet a little bit here, guys. The Warbird 3s, 1 of 1, because obviously that's the ship that Sula's in right now. The only surviving one. That's really cool. Warbird 4 we can get rid of. The Starbird 3s. Let's just get rid of them for now. Starbird 4. I don't think we got any better than the Starbird 4. Have we? No, the Dwight. No, we do. Don't we? No, we don't. That's the Dwight class. I guess. I mean, you could have a battleship. A Cornish class. We've already got the Toxic class Warbird. You can't have another Scimitar. Yeah, let's get some Cornish class battleships in there. Why not? Get a couple of those. Where is it here? Get 2 of those. We got the Bird of Praise Rufus. I think the Interceptors, the Phobos class. I don't see a better one. The Starbird. There is a new Starbird. We might get one of those, in fact. Why not? And let's get some of these Phobo class Interceptors, because I really like those. That looks pretty decent. A decent fleet, if I'm honest. Once we get that one right up, we can, you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it, and it will be very powerful indeed. The Def. We have a Def. We could re-register something, maybe. Re-register the Firekite. Yeah, go for it. The Borg is adapted, so we do have problems with the Borg still. The Dominion are insulting us. How is that going, actually? We haven't checked on the Cardassians. We're going to have to call that episode there as well, guys. Alright, so the Dominion have, in fact, come through with 100k fleets, 30k, 76 here. We're going to need to try to back them up in the next episode if we can, guys. But I'm going to be calling this the War of All Wars, because this is coming to an end. The outcome of this war, okay, of wars, the universe, is going to be basically the final episodes. It could be 1, 2, maybe 3 at a push, I think, left of this entire series. And I hope you have enjoyed it and enjoying it. And it's going to be a great finish with the way that it's shaping up here with all the wars. So we've got the, you know, we've got the Cardassians to try and help out here and bail out. We've got our own wars. We've got the Husnock, our vassal, which we need to try to help as much as we can. And we obviously need to push back the Federation as much as we can here. They are sending littler fleets now, which is good because we could maybe move our fleets down to be a bit more offensive. We're going to be sending up a fleet to try and just provoke the Borg a little bit more maybe and take out some of this up here. We're going to send a fleet, maybe the Grand Admiral, down to sort out this Klingon problem, so to speak. And then we're going to keep building up. We're going to keep building up our fleets. We do have one being built, right? Shipyard here. We do have a Warbird Toxic class, and that is going to be going to our leader here, which has been waiting for so long here, Admiral Dwight, to get into the action. So glad to be back, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and bye-bye for now.
Make it so.